Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Happy New Year. So let's get started. Today I'm going to show you how to do a thread pattern, and this pattern is worked on multiples of 8 plus 5. You're adding 2 for a base chain, and that plus 2 extra, that's if you're starting like me. If you're simply adding on to a project, it's a multiple of 8 plus 3. Right here I have 21. Because I'm starting off, I did a multiple of 8 plus 5. So let's get started. We're going to skip 3 chains, and on that 4th one, we're going to add a double crochet. And another double crochet. I'm going to skip 2 chains, and we're going to add another double crochet. Okay. We're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And on this double crochet, we're going to add 3 double crochets. Did you see where I'm putting my hook? Let me do it one more time for the people that are just starting to crochet. On this, let me see. On this double crochet. Oh my gosh, you know what? I'm going yarn over and yarn under all over the place because I just did an amigurumi and I can't undo it. Oh my god. I can't crochet today. We're going to skip 2 chains and we're going to add a double crochet on the following 3 chains. We're going to skip 2. 1, 2. We're going to do a double crochet. Chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 3 double crochets on this double crochet. My tension is going to be so off because of the whole yarn over, yarn under thing. Oh, yeah. That's the basic pattern that you're going to follow throughout the whole row number 1. So skip 2, double crochet, whoops. And then you are basically going to finish your first row with 3 double crochets. This is the end of your first row. Now to begin row number 2, you're going to turn your work, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. And you're going to start with 2 double crochets, 1 for each of the previous ones at the bottom. So you're always going to have your chain, and your chain 3 is going to count as a double crochet. So you're always going to end and start your rows with 3 double crochets, or a chain and 2 double crochets. So after we have our 2 double crochets, we're going to chain 2, 1, 2. And at this very peak right here, you have your 3 chains. So at the very top of that peak, one of the very first chain that you did, that's where you're going to put a single crochet. You're going to chain 2, and you're going to work 3 double crochets on each of these 3 stitches. And that's the pattern that you're going to be working with. So after we come out of these 3 double crochets, we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and at the very peak, and it could be inside the space or it can be into one of the chains spaces that you could do it, that you could do the single crochet. So that's just up to personal preference. Once again, we get to the end of the row. We got 3 double crochets. And make sure you're putting it in the right chain. Right? So that is the end of your second row. Now to start row number 3, you're going to start the same way. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, 2 double crochets, and you're going to go into this single crochet from the previous row, and that's where you're going to put your double crochet. You're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and into that double crochet, that's where you're going to put your 3 double crochets that are going to make that nice little square. So once you're done there, you're going to skip the 2 chains and you're going to go straight into the 3 double crochets from the previous row. You're going to simply be working in columns. Into this single crochet that you did, and you're going to do double crochet, 3 chains, and that's it. That is such an easy pattern, and it repeats. You're essentially repeating rows number 2 and 3. And like I said, I'm finishing this row in 3 double crochets. It's really simple if you visualize it that way. And like I said, my tension I think is pretty bad because I'm doing yarning over, yarning under. It's a mixture. I'm not really being consistent. I think especially here in the beginning. And yarning under for amigurumi is perfect because it gives you tighter stitches and you don't want that stuffing showing through. But over here, it could be a problem if you mix it because it gives you a mixture of tight stitches, loose stitches, and that's a problem. But yeah, so I'm gonna work a few more rows, but from here, this would be row number 3. You're gonna go back into row number 2 and then 3, 2, 3 until you finish on row number 2 because that's what's gonna give you a smooth edge. So I'm gonna work a few more rows and I'll see you when I have a little bit more of a sample. All right, guys, I'm back. So I've made a few more rows, and as you see here, you end in row number 2 to have a smooth edge. If you do color changes, oof, that I think it's gonna work out so cute. Like imagine color changes every other row. Have these single crochets and these little spaces into different colors. It's gonna pop up the square right here. If you made it this far, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you again in another video. Thank you. Bye.